Dummies. This is the channel where it's each one teach one. Now, Fab Pals, I've been growing orchids for over 30 years, darling. I'm just playing. I just started Mother's Day of 2018. If you guys don't know, Mother's Day was May. And since then, I have collected quite a few orchids. Some did not make it. I'm sorry, but you know what? Now that me and Rick L are on the same page, me and my Orchid Adventures, all of my friends from Facebook, all of my friends and family members from Alabama, I welcome you to Orchids for Dummies. If you're the type of person that can't have a dog, can't have a cat, can't have a fish, then your next option is an orchid, baby, because this is not just a regular plant. This is not the plants that your mama growing all around the house. These are orchids. This is your home decor, darling, but these are your babies as well. So all of those orchid channels out there that's talking about they got 250 orchids, this is not the station, baby. All of my orchids got names. I know what's going on with them. I'm checking on them every single day. We all know a little bit something about orchids. If we all come together and put that information together, we can all grow better. That's all what this channel is about. I'm learning all of this stuff as I go. So what I need for you to do is, if you know something, share that information in the comment box below. I welcome you to my channel. I promise to give you the best footage that I can. I'm not going to give you the same video over and over telling you how to repot something. We all know something about orchids. I'm sorry, Miss Orchid Girl, but girl, your climate is not going to be the same over here. And we're at the Alabama Orchid Show right now. You see, it's not a lot of people here because they don't know. So we're going to put the message in the street, huh? Hey, this is my baby. I'm a father first, and after I'm a father, I'm a husband. So after I get through cooking, cleaning, paying bills, doing all this X, Y, Z, then I'm gonna come to this channel and give you the best thing that I can give you. So welcome to Orchids for Dummies. Have a great time. So we gonna look at some of these real Phalaenopsis, not those just, oh, hold up, wait a minute, I ain't never seen nothing like this up in it. So I guess these are the real Phalaenopsis. Oh, this might be a species. Let's look and see what it's called, Tanya. Young homie. Young home princess. Okay, but yes, darling, that's a Phalaenopsis. Yes, each one teach one, darling. Each one teach one. All of these are orchids. That's a cattleya. We are all going to learn what all of these are together, darling. We are going to learn together. Look at what I'm talking about when I say Orchids for Dummies. Hypoglosium Kimbo. I'm not saying this because just between us, honey, this sounds like witchcraft, and I don't say stuff out loud that I don't know what it means. They got those little fungus nets over here. Guys, I know how to get rid of them. We are going to get to that video, darling. We're going to get there. It's just so beautiful. Guys, these are the real Phalaenopsis if you want a Phalaenopsis orchid, honey. This isn't the Just Add Ice orchids, honey. No dye has been injected into these at all, honey. No dye. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. 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 I don't know what I'm going to buy. This is going to be a tough cookie. Oh, but like I said, I came for some minis, honey. Oh my God, a bug. This is the reason that we are here, darling. This is why we're here. These are they minis. They kind of look like mediums, but they are minis, darling. And they are $20 a piece, or 2 for $30. So of course you got to get 2.
They're actually 15.
Okay, they 15.
And I can do 2 for 20.
Oh, don't say that, cause then I get a whole house. I'm sorry, I love my Phalaenopsis. I love my Phalaenopsis. This is the Phalaenopsis channel, darling. We're gonna get to all them other orchids one day. But right now, this is all about my Fab Pals, darlings. Yes. And every single one of them have great leaves. Great leaves. I don't see any terminal spikes. Excellent. And one thing that I thought was really, really cool was that is cool in this beautiful arrangement. Okay, welcome back, Fab Pals. I guess those were the only display tables that they had. The rest are 3 vendors that we have here, and then you have someone that's selling books. It's sad, but it's true. But these guys right here, they say they're from Atlanta, and they have such a great quality of orchids and such a big variety, and they seem to be the only ones that's trying to give you reasonable prices. Like I said, it's going to take me an extremely long time to figure out which orchid is going to come to my orchid haul video. So, alright, Fab Pals, we will go and look at some of his minis together, and then it will be a surprise which one I chose. Stay tuned, Fab Pals. There you go, man. Like a man kind of does. But look at this, guys. I'm really liking this. I'm really, really liking this lip. Look at it. One day I'm gonna learn how to describe an orchid like my friend Maria Young. But at this table, this guy, he has been so very informative. I'm gonna have to get him to sign a waiver form. Look at this. If I had something like this in my house, these folks wouldn't know what to do, baby. They wouldn't know what to do, darling. Orchids for dummies, honey. I'm trying to tell you, orchids for dummies. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. But we are all going to get there together, darling. Each one teach one. That's what it's all about. Orchids bringing other people's together. Look, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. And we definitely are not going to find this in your local grocery store. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this as well. Oh my God. The choices, the choices, the choices. I mean, it is going to be so difficult. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Marlon, how are you?
Oh, look at this. I can't wait for you to see my orchid haul, honey. It's going to be, oh, it's something over here smelling. Something, I guess it's these things. Something is real loud. Real strong fragrance.
It's half Zygopedilum and half Galeotula, which is in the same general family. But Galeotula is a hot grower, so it's a little more easy to grow. Some straight Zygope.
All right, Val Pals, this is the beauty. This is the one that no one can hardly find, and she's right here in my face. I'm really thinking I should go ahead and get her. I'm really thinking I should go ahead and get her, but like I said, you're gonna have to wait to the orchid haul.
The meaning of the term is that 2 petals look like.
You're gonna have to wait to the orchid haul, darling. Yes, and they take check a cat, check a card, darling. There's a lot of fragrances coming from over here. Look at this, guys. I just want to be able to give each orchid justice. Babe, please come here.
Yeah, because they break.
Yeah, I've got orchids in my laptop.
Please don't touch
at the hotel.
Well, so,
Okay.
there's no way I can
I know, it's okay, honey.
figure out what it is.
They decided
Lord, Fab Pals, this is so real life, honey. I'm trying to record and get my life, honey, get my education. I got this child with me.
gave it that name before it was given.
Y'all Y'all just gotta
It's
bear
the same
with
thing,
me.
Smeltonia and Brassia, but Bractonia is
Let's just take a look at some of these beautiful specimens of a flower. You see the eyes, the nose, and the lip? Beautiful. 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 Come on, 4K. Let these people see what it looks like in real life, darling. And I just want to let you guys know, they look so fragile and delicate on camera, but they're actually pretty tough. Believe it or not, guys, they're actually pretty tough. I was amazed. I was amazed, darling. Yes. Oh, yes, Fab Pals. Yes, darling. Get your life. I'm talking about orchids, honey. Y'all talking about orchids. These are orchids, honey. These are orchids, honey. We're going to get there. Come on, 4K. Yes, darling. Let these people see what I'm looking at in real time, darling. You want to see some orchids, honey? Here goes some orchids, honey. I need to be like some of the other people on YouTube and sit there and lie to y'all and tell me something. Oh, look at my bloom tour. This is my bloom tour, everyone. These are my orchids in bloom. And I'm at the orchid show, darling. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real. Cool. They definitely do not sell these in Alabama. Babe, please don't touch it. I know you know how to touch it, but if somebody tell you something else, we're gonna be fighting up in here. We the only black people here, so we gonna act right, okay? This my baby. She's the only baby here. One of these ladies I already tried to telling her that she can't touch the plant. And this Orchids for Dummies, honey. We will fight, honey. Foul pals. Look at this. One day I hope to be able to describe orchids to you the way that Maria does. Oh my God. So I spoke to Rick L and he said that although I love me a Phalaenopsis, he said baby, don't do that. He said that the Cattleyas and the Dendrobiums are actually easier to grow. And I would love something like this in my home. A lot of people is talking about the Sherry baby. And it's supposed to smell like chocolate. This Orchids for Dummies, I'm keeping it real with you guys. It smells like piss to me. And we're at the 2018 Alabama Orchid Festival. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. This is all it is in one room, baby. In one room. So I just met Rick L and we just spoke and we're gonna have a great time later on. It's gonna take me about 50 hours to decide what plant I want. There's a lot of things in here I've never seen before. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to speak to the 20 people that's here, darling. Hey Fab Pals, this is Rick L from Rick L's Orchids, and this is his wife Jan. Just a quick view because she was not ready for the interview, and that's my baby Vay. But Rick L and I have had some great conversations off camera.
Yes, we have.
I asked him one of the things that got him into growing orchids. First, before I even ask you that, let them know how long you've been growing orchids or raising orchids.
I got my first orchid November, not quite 2 years ago, so a year and a half, a little over a year and a half.
Not even a year and a half ago, folks. That's something that you cannot emulate, baby. That is American made right there, darling. Now, what inspired you to start growing orchids? Where did you come from? Like, what mindset? I see a lot of times men growing orchids, and from my opinion, sorry ladies, but from my opinions, the men are growing better than the women. So, what were you doing before you started growing orchids?
I'm an engineer. I built hospitals for a living.
So this is a man that was building using mechanical things and man-made things. How did you get into growing things that's godly made or, you know, nature?
I like how you said that. I like how you said that. That's great. It is, and I'm a designer by trade. Built hospitals for a living. I got into the orchids, I think. It was really something to occupy my time when I had to retire. Because of my health issues, I had to retire. But I did it to continually keep beauty around me and living things around me.
Yes.
I have some some of you guys have seen my houseplants. Some of my houseplants are 30 plus years old.
Beautiful,
So,
beautiful.
I kind of did the same thing, and orchids are a challenge, and I was looking for a little bit of a challenge, and went on YouTube and got caught up in all the videos, and it went from there. I ended up buying my first couple of Phalaenopsis, and I believe I probably killed them. And then, you know, I've gone from there. But I haven't had them that long.
You heard it here, folks. Rick L. himself has killed a Phalaenopsis
plenty.
before.
Plenty
And
of
that's what it's all about, people. Do not get discouraged if you lose a Phalaenopsis. Do not say, oh, shoot, I'm never going to try it again.
No, it's gonna
Rick
happen.
L. is now the king of Phalaenopsis here in America.
Oh, no.
So, yes, he is. So, I mean, learn, and this is only 2 years for him. And like I said, just stick with it, and each one teach one. We all come together and we learn from each other. You have the American Orchid Society, but with YouTube, we're going to have the YouTube Orchid Society. Okay, darling? Now let's go. Okay.
I love
Now,
your
how
energy.
long?
I love your energy, bro. I do.
How long have you been doing YouTube? And how does an engineer
Just a little over a year. Just a year I've had YouTube.
already 6,000 subscribers, people? Already 6,000 subscribers. He has really made his impression.
But that's the orchid community too. We were talking about that. That's a special group of people I think grow orchids, and I think that's why the channel grew so fast. Is because there's word of mouth. It gets out there when you find somebody that is helping grow orchids, and it spreads fast because I think there's a lot of people looking for the good information. Good information. You know.
And we want solid proof, and we see
Yeah.
that solid proof in your fails with how strong they are. You should have brought some of yours here at the end of the competition, because there's no competition. There's no competition here.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a lot.
Okay, you could at least won an award. Guess you had success enough to get inspired to do YouTube. What inspired you to reach out and want to teach other people what you learned?
Probably the first video or two. When I first put a couple of videos up, those were really more for my grandsons or my granddaughters to look at after I'm
that's
gone. You know,
good.
so they would have something to
That's
see.
good.
And be able to see Grandpa talking about stuff, and the response from the viewers, I think, is what urged me to do it and encouraged me to do it. Just the response and the questions. I mean, there's a lot of great questions out there. These people have incredible questions, and by me looking up some of the stuff to help answer those questions, it made me a better grower. Incredible group of people who are truly, I mean, compared to a lot of other organizations, that's a group that really, truly, they love what they do, and they do it for a reason, for the blooms, for the beauty, and sharing that with other people is the best thing. And I think the people in the orchid community and the YouTube community do that a lot, and they do it very well. My channel, I try and emulate some of the best things I see off of other channels. I do the best I can, but because I have a little background in nutrition, I probably focus on the nutrition part.
You absolutely do. Nobody can break it down. That pH, nobody can break it down like you guys.
Thank you.
One last question. Okay, Rick L., we're going to close it. We're going to stop hogging up your time. We appreciate you being here. We ask you one last question. Is there anything that you want to say to your 6,000 subscribers and the 6,000 subscribers to come?
Other than thank you from the bottom of my heart, thank you. All the generosity, all the love, all the affection, all the kindness, all the wonderful words, the messages, the prayers. It's carried me this far. I mean, I might give you information on how to grow them, but you guys are literally carrying me on your shoulders around and making me feel good.
Yes.
Just thank you so much.
Yes. And can you tell us how we can get in contact with you? Of course, I'm going to put all that information in the description box below, but can you just tell us how they can find you?
On YouTube, my channel is Rick L. Orchids, and you can send me a message on that if you'd like to, or just ask a question on one of the videos. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.
All right, Fab Pals, Orchids for Dummies. Until next time.